watching this. I'm gonna finish watching this. It is August 28th, 9:46 p.m.
If they stand up and they speak out, Americans,
This is
you have
after day one. I haven't finished watching day one.
this nomination. If you make it known as powerfully as possible to your senator what it means to you. Thank you, and I'm going to now turn it over to my colleague, Senator Corona.
Hi, Senator Hirono. What's up?
Aloha, everybody.
And yes, aloha. And I love making unwanted sexual advances.
Everybody in our country, whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent.
Anyway,
whatever.
funny story about the future.
Republicans have been
Why is Hawaii the islands of Satan? I mean, what the fuck? Anyway, after the tsunami in the future, you're gonna know that I was telling the truth.
No, she is being nominated for the very
Yeah, tsunami. I mean,
striking down the Affordable Care Act, something they couldn't do.
no, they're not.
Do you notice that it's only the Democrats on the committee who are talking about what's going to happen
Wait,
to the real people here if the Affordable Care Act is
well,
struck
I
down?
know there's a reason. I know why they don't.
She is a teacher in Hawaii. She has such a rare blood condition that she needs medication that will cost her $500,000 a year.
Really, I don't think it actually costs that much to make the treatment. So
And it's the Affordable
they're
Care
probably
Act that
ripping people off.
is enabling her to live. This is what we're talking about. Notice we're the only ones who are talking about this. Meanwhile, the Republicans.
So, it's year 2020, August 28, 2025. The Affordable Care Act is fine.
Push forth this nominee for the very purpose of taking away the affordable care of all these people. They are hiding that fact from the American people.
See, there is
You guys be asking every
no
single Republican,
challenge of it.
why are you doing that?
The Republicans roll back a little bit the Affordable Care Act for rural hospitals. There's something. It's a they do it by law. The big beautiful bill that the Republicans do roll back some of the Affordable Care by law because they were gaming the system. There's a way to game the system where you create a rural hospital and start milking money from the Affordable Care and get rich off of it. It's pretty smart. I mean, a lot of people they learn how to steal money from the Affordable Care. I mean, the Republicans found the loophole and they roll it back, but everybody Democrats are not happy about it. Do you know about this loophole? Because she's going to pass. That's not the problem.
I'm planning on voting on the floor.
The problem is well, here's the thing. Dianne Feinstein and Susan Collins voted for her before I told her she's going to overturn the Roe versus Wade. This is a timeline change. This is an actual timeline change because Dianne Feinstein and Susan Collins voted for her. They're supposed to vote for her. They have to vote for her, right? But they voted against her as soon as I told her, you already heard from my perspective, I already went through part of the day one. So you guys know. I mean, it's August 28, 2025. You still hear me from my future, right? That is an absolute timeline change. But that's the thing. I don't think you can actually change the timeline that much. You can change 2 votes. You cannot change the fact that she is justice, I don't think. Not without massive consequence. I've totally forgotten him. Seriously, if you remove her as a justice, she is absolutely a justice. Sorry, Amy, for violating your medical rights. But I mean, if I don't warn you, maybe you would have done the same thing, right? I wanted to be sure, though. I mean, because I wanted to be sure, because you are absolutely alive and cancer-free in the future. And so,
say that it would be tragic if we didn't get something passed to help the economy. That is the Trump
what are you talking about? What year is this?
We know what
you
just asking our
you did, but
instead of engaging in this
Amy,
hearing, that they
the
should
European
be
Union
people. No one
has
said
so
it
much
was
less
like
debt to
my husband
GDP
got
because I
in-
helped them.
Really sick with pneumonia in the hospital. My dad got it in assisted living, and we have multiple examples all over this country with over 210,000 people dead. Over 7 million people have gotten this disease.
111 million and 1.2 million
Moms having kids
dead.
trying to learn the mute button at age 6. Maybe it's time
It's 111 million people going to get this disease. I mean,
We know this from what
well, at least you don't have to worry about President Trump being president, right? President Biden's going to be president, but it's 111 million people get this disease.
die before the end of the year.
1.2 million total.
55,000 more Americans will be dead. because
1.2 million total
Donald
American
Trump's
in the ground.
ineptitude and incompetence.
No, I think,
Our
well,
Republican colleagues
well, it's not President Trump's fault.
Senator,
That's not fair.
you guys were quite disciplined and
It's. I would say most people. I mean,
exactly.
I would say President Biden's incumbent killed him. Let me check. When did death? The show graph.
ACA and not
Death.
There's nothing more powerful than the idea his time has come. Saving the affordable air.
109 recovered. 1.2 mil. 1,219,000.
On that committee and beyond.
487 dead total according to this website. 111,820,000 got the virus. So death rate.
Senator Moreno, specifically,
Did you just say only? I mean, because the number it is 1.2 million dead.
essentially,
Senator Amy Klobuchar, 1.2 million dead. I mean, so I don't
or
know.
misogynistic attacks. They said basically, given your track record, you would think that my colleagues would jump at the opportunity to support a successful female legal superstar. That you might
Well,
think
she's really pretty.
doesn't be only certain kinds of women
And,
would be allowed.
I remember warning about January 6th, and she smiled about the laptop. And it's like, I told you not to remove the laptop, right? You guys got that, right? And then
We are proud that there are so many
she
women
understood.
that are now serving in
I mean, you managed to get 2 votes changed, right? Senator Feinstein and Senator Susan Collins now voted no. Because, and I remember telling them, Susan Collins, that she's going to overturn Roe versus Wade, and she did not believe me. And it was only a short clip. Susan Collins did not believe, but now she believes me because I played the video. I mean, I'll play it again. I think I don't lie, Senator Hirono. You have a satanic problem in Hawaii. In the future, you will actually see the evidence of it. And I mean, I am a little scared. I have to be honest, a little scared. How do you engage the devil, like the real devil in human form? I mean, you saw The Exorcist, right? People start head turning around. I'm positive Andrew's okay approaching the devil, but any of you walk up to the actual devil, God only knows what happens to you. I mean, literally what happens to you. I mean, I'm assuming your skin's not gonna turn to oatmeal, and you start doing the exorcism, right? And your head's not gonna turn around, but it might actually affect you. I mean, from causality. Because if you try to approach Alexis Ren's boyfriend and try to alter timeline, right? God only knows what it does to your past. What Alexis Ren's boyfriend can actually do to your past if you try to approach him. So don't approach Alexis Ren's satanic boyfriend. You know, be careful. I mean, this shit is serious. I'm not joking. Tsunami, fire, plane crash, flooding, biblical flooding, possibly even more flooding that kills people in Texas, and a tsunami so far in 2020. So far, God only knows what the fuck else are you gonna do in the future, right? If I see the boyfriend again and then something bad happens in my presence, and I tell you, I mean, I don't know how much damage that boyfriend has to do. Because I see the boyfriend in the past and something in the present, in my time. Literally today or the next day, something bad happens, and I do not know what other bad things are going to happen in my future. It is August 28, 2024. I don't know what else is in the bad future. And fair point, though. I am the one trying to overthrow the Russian government, so, I mean, it might be my fault we get nuked. But, hopefully we don't get nuked. Yeah, I don't want to get nuked. I like not being radioactive, and Andrew really enjoys not being radioactive. Not joking.
Reach out to your senators. They need to hear from you.
They probably just. Oh, that's myself in here. Oh my
Again,
God.
our message ends with this mask. Vote, number one, and number two, call the Republican senators, because we don't have
It
some
won't-
special procedural, clever way to stop this sham. It's
Really?
the American people that are going to stop it.
Really? How? What are?
Thank you.
No, never mind. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch Senator Schumer hold a thing after your hearing it. And you. What are these? This is after the hearing now, right? So you. How much do you know about my future? Because I have no. This grok is no longer working.
Justice Barrett delivers the decisive vote to
What?
secure the long-held Republican goal of destroying the Affordable Care Act.
But that's the thing. It's not the Affordable Care Act. It is.
100 million Americans.
Do you want to hear it again? But what are the votes
Alongside their
for
faces,
Amy
the faces of
Coney
women who cherish
Barrett's
the right
confirmation?
to make their own private medical decisions. The faces of
That one you
LGBTQ
need.
Americans
Confirmation
who
of
love
52
America,
yays to 48
who they
nays.
love, and not be
including-
fired for who they are.
Confirmation is full. Culture vote was 51 to 48. Procedural vote was 51 to 46 on 23rd, 25th, and then 26th. So what day are you on? Tomorrow. Tomorrow you're gonna vote procedural vote, and then on Friday you vote culture, and the confirmation is 26. So Susan Collins voted in favor. Oh, never mind. No, she voted for American. And then all Republicans except for Susan. No. All Republicans except for Susan Collins. There we go. And here's the thing. All Democrats and both independents voted no. Senator Feinstein, you voted yes in the timeline originally that I remember. So, but you believe me, right, Senator Feinstein, that she's going to overturn Roe versus Wade. So you change your vote. Yeah, because Andrew doesn't lie. I don't lie. I mean, Roe versus Wade is going to be overturned, and let me show you again the footage. I mean,
Considered a Supreme Court justice
Isn't that
close to a national presidential
Roe
election
versus
day,
Wade
especially one in
overturned.
which tens of
Fox
millions
News.
of Americans
You want to see people crying?
The
And
American people oppose this and can see
those
their
overturned people, women crying,
in real time.
women crying.
It is a hallmark of democracy.
This is Alexis Ren's boyfriend's fault.
Should not make right. But
Katie Couric, I
Republicans
mean,
are blatantly ignoring this principle.
Tears that rage,
The
AB's.
American people know what's going on. They're not fooled. They know this process is a sham, a naked power grab, and it's no mystery why they're doing it.
I'm trying to find women crying.
It's the culmination
Here we go.
of a decades-long effort to skew the court to the far right.
Oh, there you go. Nancy, you trust Nancy Pelosi, right?
Is actually speaking and reacting.
Hi, Nancy. You want to talk to Check Your Shows over here? It is August 28, 2025, Thursday, 9:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Anyway, here, this is,
In the Congress,
so,
be aware of this. The Republicans are plotting a nationwide abortion ban. They cannot be allowed to have a majority in the Congress to do that.
they did not do that, though.
And if
What,
you read
Speaker Pelosi's not telling,
studying all this,
well, she might be worried about it, but that's not true.
very clear.
The American people
One of
There is
the
no national abortion ban at all.
statement.
Medical, chemical abortion, the pill,
Contraception.
Plan B is absolutely still okay. FDA is okay.
they know what's at stake.
And there's no national abortion ban at all in the year 2025.
Spring from their
It's
decision
gone.
they
It's
made
made.
today.
It's
Such a contradiction. Yesterday, the states cannot make laws governing the constitutional right to bear arms. And today,
June 24, 2022 is when the video is. The date, I believe, is June 22nd, I believe. When was Roe versus Wade overturned?
Proceeding on this nomination
Sorry.
What this means
Oh,
to
never
women
mind.
is such an insult.
It is June 24th.
Slap in the face to women about
June 24th, 2022 is the day it was. I'm sorry, so the date is
take their
correct.
own decisions
Mm.
about their reproductive freedom. And again, it goes well. I always have said
It's not gonna
termination
work.
of pregnancy is just their opening act. It's just their front gate.
It's not gonna work. I
But
mean,
behind it, and for years I have seen in this Congress opposition to any family planning, domestic or global.
oh, I am not. I'm
Discussions
not.
and those debates and those votes.
I mean, Nancy, you know the probability of the Senate succeeding is zero, right?
Serious.
It is.
But we are not going to let this.
Oh, let me just say whose fault this
A woman's
is.
right to choose.
This is Alexis Ren's boyfriend's fault. She is dating that boyfriend in 2022, and she's probably dating that boyfriend in 2020. Not my fault. Not his
Take
fault.
charge so that they can institute their goal, which is to criminalize
There's an old adage, when sauce for
reproductive freedom.
is sauce for
To
the
criminalize it.
Now, however,
Right now, they're saying in states that they can arrest doctors and all the rest. What is happening here?
Oh, that is actually
Fundamental health decisions are
true.
her own to make in consultation with her doctor.
What Speaker Pelosi said is actually true. That because doctors are afraid of getting arrested, they stop treating.
Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell
There are gonna be women dying
packed the
for
court.
this.
While Republicans seek to punish and control women, Democrats will keep fighting ferociously to enshrine Roe
You
v.
do
Wade.
not keep this fight going in the year 2024.
This cruel ruling is outrageous and heart-wrenching.
And
But make no mistake, again,
it's because of Alexis Ren's boyfriend.
On the
The
ballot in November.
boyfriend.
the Supreme Court has ended a constitutional right. This is 50 years
Oh.
proclaimed a constitutional right.
Speaker Pelosi is going to lose her speakership.
Historic in
The
that
Republicans are going to win the House, and
not
then
granted, recognized.
and Speaker Johnson's going to be Speaker after I make him Speaker.
All right, you've been listening to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who is obviously very disappointed.
the American
You know what I mean?
if Judge Barrett
You
is
want-
confirmed. I now, with great pleasure, recognize my colleague and friend.
So right now it's basically every single Republican except for Susan Collins. That's the vote. And, tears of rage. National Library of Medicine. Blame Alexis Red's boyfriend then, right? Not my fault.
I was really sad. I cry a lot because it's not good decision.
Associate Press and
The women of all country. It's because and I came from San Antonio, Texas. In San Antonio, Texas, we don't have rights for the abortion. We
no, it will not. Yeah.
They are closing the clinics. The government is not giving money for prevention or for anticonceptives. So I
Well,
am really sad
yeah.
because when I was young, I was raped.
Oh,
I
I'm
was
sorry.
raped in all my life. I couldn't have choice. I couldn't say no. I cannot have this kid because I was pregnant for that rape. I couldn't choose. So I left the school. I start with my kid very poor, and when he grew up, he asked me all the time, "Where's my father? Why I never can see my father? Why I don't know my father?" So I saw him. I can't tell him the truth. I can't tell him it's a product of a rape. So I came here because for me it's very important. The justice. They know if we cannot get choice, it's slavery.
Well, I mean, I did not expect to hear that story from that woman. Associate Press outside the Supreme Court. I don't even know her name. Definitely start feeling some feelings. I mean,
I was crying tears of joy when I found out. This has been by far the best news I've now hope for the women and children who have been hurt and killed by abortion. I've been working and praying for the past 5 years for this day.
Well, some of you are like it. Maybe I'll take her, right? It's August 28, 2025 for me, and
It's a very sad indication about where
both sides, I mean.
our system is going.
Both sides.
As an individual, I'm 79 years old. I was an adult when Roe v. Wade was passed. I lived in New York City.
You all should have passed some sort of law anyway.
The devastating effect
Protecting Roe v. Wade during the 60s and 70s, when you had that momentum. The Democrats should have passed some sort of law, and then instead of using just the Supreme Court, you should have said the Supreme Court, yes, so let's protect it by law too. And maybe if I went back and tell you, hey, y'all wanna pass a law, random people I don't know, in the 1960s, 70s. God, I don't know. Maybe it would have been different now.
Scared, because what are they going to come for next? Gay marriage? Will I be able to marry a woman in 4 years?
You're a lesbian?
Cycle is going to be brutal. It's
What's up,
terrifying.
hi, my name's Andrew. Have a great life, lesbian lady. Maybe Alexis can marry you, lucky. That'd be awesome. Better than marrying Satan. Yeah. Anyway. That was that is your future in 2022. I am in 2025, so. And Senator Feinstein, I am so sorry that you are gone. I'll see you in heaven. Senator Feinstein, I think it's the virus, I think, because you seem fine, and somehow the virus got into Senator Feinstein's head, I think, your brain, so it causes dementia, you know.
She went to the first major hospital near her and was turned away because there was no room. She went to the second hospital, turned away.
Dick Durbin, that's right. Oh, Dick Durbin's from the Arabian Nights. Durbin's in the Arabian Nights. I told you the date on the Arabian Nights. What are the chances that, right? Hey, what are the predictions? I mean, y'all could buy the Arabian Nights from that one guy because the book already exists and it's pretty old. My version of Arabian Nights was published in, I believe, Volume 2, Penguin Books. Penguin Books. I told you the date when I was watching it. And the practice published in.
We should be passing a massive COVID-19 relief bill.
Yeah, published in 2010, so you already have access to the book. Penguin Books is a Penguin Classics, Arabian Night, Tale of 1,000 Nights. And Dick Durbin, and there's a guy named Durbis in the Arabian Nights, the exact same day. I didn't know that was going to happen. I mean, I just picked a random day to watch. We got some issues, and it happens all the time. Not every single page, but the one that's really, really special is the birds one. There was one about birds, and it happened at my work. The birds, and then you cannot fake birds, you know. You can't just tell random crows to do shit. I was feeding them technically, but I was feeding the crows at my work, and they started liking me because crows are really smart. I feed them nuts, and they start flying all around me, and I didn't know that was going to be in the book. And then the Arabian Nights talked about my birds and stuff. And in the year 2025, around Valentine's Day, Senator Dianne Feinstein will not make it, but the rest of you will make it. The fire in the river, even more than Ellie Michelle's going to publish a book in the year 2024 called The Legends of Lemuria. In that book, she makes a typo. She writes the word VILE instead of VIAL for vial. Vial is a small glass. VIAL. She made a typo in the book VILE, and then that's not really the big part. The big part is when I caught the typo that day, the same day in the Arabian Nights, they start talking about someone being vile, VILE, the very same day. And since I do not read ahead, I mean, there is only one conclusion you can make about this. I mean, I am pretty sure, and just pretty sure, I'm sending information backwards in time as it is happening, day by day, in the Arabian Nights, one day at a time. Basically, the future happens, and then the Arabian Nights gets written down. But from our perspective, every single story in the Arabian Nights should already be written and already be the same. And it should be the same. Like literally every single story in the Arabian Nights should be the same. But every single day is still happening, and I'm sending information back as it is happening in real time. Meaning, what I'm trying to tell you is the past, present, and future are all happening at the same time, and we can still create whatever past we want. And including Senator Feinstein voting for whoever she wants to vote for. You need better masks, Senator Feinstein. Maybe that'll work. Don't get infected by the virus. Try not to get infected. Maybe it'll work. Yeah, I mean, if N95 masks, Senator Feinstein, give it a try. If you don't get infected by the virus, maybe it won't go through your brain. And it's the chances of us succeeding is very, very low, but worth a try. Worth a try, Because you need an N95 mask to prevent infection. Senator Hirono's. I just talked to you like a few seconds ago, Senator Hirono. A day after they with the elbow. Sheldon. Right? Yeah, Sheldon Whitehouse. Senator Sheldon Whitehouse. Good role. Anyway, I'll finish watching this.
Donors have written checks of $15 million and higher.
Really?
To pay for the campaigns for the confirmation
Oh.
of the selected justices.
Really?
And for the third
I can guess why.
Our Republican colleagues have broken every rule, every practice, every norm.
Roe versus Wade is going bye-bye.
They set themselves in order to deliver.
It's still uploading. Hopefully this is not uploading 7%. Nice conversation, Ben and Matt Damon. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck's gonna make a movie about Nike, and then like tell them about stuff in the time. Because how much have I told you already, right? About resurrecting dead people and altering the timeline. Did you all know about the F-22s? I mean, have you been briefed by President Obama about the F-22s? I mean, Senator, I'm not violating your medical rights. Wait. I remember that. I saw the movie.
What her last fervent wish was, and that was that the winner of the election, the next president, pick her successor. That was in fact consistent.
That's not gonna happen.
Precedent set by our Republican colleagues just a few years ago. That is what this is about. They have engaged in a sham, in violating their own precedent.
What? Oh yeah, Taylor Swift is a.
Of the great Justice Ginsburg. Justice Ginsburg said.
Wait, what?
That her dissents were blueprints for the future. As a rabbi noted, in this great capital, they were not cries of defeat. They were
what the hell?
And that is what is at stake.
Guy friend. He has a guy friend in there. He has a Hermione has a boyfriend too.
We can make our own blueprints by voting.
Yeah, Alexis has a boyfriend too now. Demonic boyfriend. Demonic. Satanic boyfriend.
Personal for so many Americans.
Anyway,
While the Republicans are ramming through this justice and spending the whole weekend on that, what should we be doing? Helping the families of this country, the moms that are trying to keep their kids on their laps while they've got their laptops on their desks.
Yeah.
The moms and dads that are trying to teach first graders how to use the mute
Wait,
button.
what? Where is this? This is October 2020, right? October 22nd, 2020? The vaccine is in December. Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
was gonna make it home.
Really?
This is personal for everyone out there. No matter
You
where
didn't think
come
we were
down
gonna
with
make it?
this is personal. And this Republican majority and this president have chosen to make as their closing argument.
Yeah, I gotta go back and tell you you don't have to worry that much. It's not even really fun. It's still fun in the future. I mean, let me check. No, she's actually fine. Is Amy Klobuchar's husband still alive?
Is on the ballot. Voting is on the ballot. Women's rights are on the ballot. And this is our
She is. She is
So
completely
I
fine.
stand here today with a cry of defeat. No matter what a sham this is, I stand here for justice with a blueprint for the future.
Low blood oxygen levels do not seem to rise. Yeah, much. No, seriously, you're fine. Yeah, but the blood oxygen was pretty damn low, huh? He's definitely fine.
So let us help clear it up. Because sometimes the talk of votes and committees of quorum and filibusters here in the Capitol, in the Senate, is a little hazy for the American people and sometimes tough to follow. But why we're here on these steps and what this is all about is what amounts. It is all about what is on the ballot
Jesus
and
Christ.
what is on the docket. On the agenda this morning, on the Senate Judiciary Committee, was moving the nomination of
Yawn.
Judge Barrett to the floor of the Senate.
Box
And
of
as my
68.
colleagues have said now several times, the only way the Republicans
Is he on a ventilator? I know.
was by breaking the rules of the committee.
Abigail Bessler. Is he cute? Is he cute?
Because after the confirmation hearings that have happened, it is abundantly clear that in the middle of a pandemic,
There is something I know that actually helps her now.
Americans have been infected.
Yeah.
120,000
It's okay.
lost their lives.
Yeah,
We
okay.
should instead be negotiating a
30
roadmap
years
to
old.
pandemic relief. And the
She's
Republicans
okay.
have insisted on breaking the example they set just 4 years ago.
Then you have to be 30 years old, man.
To move a qualified nominee in the midst of an election.
Rose Klobuchar.
Well, folks, we're in the midst of an election. Tens of millions of
Crap.
Americans are already voting. And we
Oh, God damn it.
in the hearing so that we could ask Judge Barrett, so we could get clear to the American people what's on the ballot and what's on the docket. Like all of
You don't actually need it, but Dexamethasone D is the
consequences of what's on the docket.
if you really worry, 68%.
Just a week after the election, the Supreme Court will hear another constitutional challenge to the Affordable Care Act. Long settled 8 years ago. In my case, Carrie from Middletown, with a pre-existing condition, a small business owner, someone who can't get access
Saw that one.
to quality, affordable health care.
No 20 more.
Affordable Care Act is overturned.
Saw that one for that thing.
In the confirmation process, I asked Judge Barrett,
20,
will you
20.
recuse yourself if this rushed and
You're running for the
unprecedented
election,
process
probably.
results in putting you in
June, you
court
get the
just in
election.
time to decide cases that arise from this election. Well, she hemmed and hawed. She would not commit to recusing herself from a decision
March
that would hand
and-
the election to Donald Trump. Why is this even an issue?
Have I seen this?
Because of what Donald Trump, President Trump
I saw the
himself has
debate. I
said.
mean,
Over and over, President Trump has said, I want her rushed through.
Minneapolis? I haven't seen that, right?
Overturn the ACA. I want her just rushed through.
I don't
so she
know.
can decide the
Primary
election.
night party, and you haven't. I haven't seen
Every
that one,
member
so
of the Republican majority in the
that's good
Judiciary
enough.
Committee and in this Capitol behind me has over and over voted to overturn the
I haven't seen it. Primary night party in New Hampshire did not say this. I know I was. So,
because she mostly wouldn't
uh,
answer. It's about what we
Senator
all
Amy
know
Klobuchar, thank
is
you
on the
for
agenda,
helping her
is
make
on
the
the
top
ballot,
three in
and
the
is
New
on
Hampshire
the
primary.
yeah, cool.
She spoke
I
at her
asked Judge
primary
Barrett if she
hearing
would
in
simply
Congress
confirm,
and urged voters
as
to
several
donate as her campaign
conservative
urged in Nevada
justices
and South
before her
Carolina.
have, that the right to privacy, first
Hold on, hold
recognized
on.
in Griswold versus Connecticut decades ago in 1965,
Crap.
was settled, was safe, was secure, was the sort of
Okay,
right
personal
that Americans
mission
know
for
is not on the docket and is not up Unlike justices both progressive and conservative before her,
Senator Amy Klobuchar thanked her primary headquarters in
Hi, Senator. Is that your husband? That's your husband and your daughter, right? Senator Klobuchar, it is August 28, 2025. Your daughter's okay. Not a fashion model. Anyway, your husband is going to be fine. You wonder how he got the virus. I'm guessing it's one of these people here. He's gonna get a. This is Chris Coons talking about Amy Coney Barrett and then overturning of Roe versus Wade. This is October 22nd, 2020 from Chris Coons. But yeah, I need to tell you something about your husband. Your husband is going to be absolutely fine. But there's something, if you actually worry, you can tell the doctors about this one. Dexamethasone working. It's literally the only thing that actually lowers the death risk. And dexamethasone, COVID, shit. Dexamethasone. This is actually Senator Klobuchar. Dexamethasone really actually works. If you actually need Dexamethasone, the people in England actually have data. It lowers people on ventilators. The death lowers by. Let me check the science. Lowers death by how much? Yeah, I mean, reduces. There we go. So 1 in 5 reduces 28-day mortality rate by 17%. That's 1 in 5. So 20%. By 17% in low cost dangerous ones. Unifor Oxford, yeah. It's 6 milligrams once daily for up to 10 days. Reduces 28-day mortality by 17%. Dexamethasone, if you in March 2020, the recovery program was established renal trials, including. Yeah. So on June 8th, recruitment decimal halted and there we go. Polio was highest dose required 41%, and those who require oxygen 20%. The lowest dose was identical with 13%. Decimal reduced 1/3 in ventilated patients, and 1/5 in ones reducing oxygen. Dexamethasone, Dexamethasone. It is a steroid, and I know. Well, if I were helping you, there's a possibility you could have won. In February 2020, I am unsure what I am doing. I have lost my power by February 2020, I believe. Andrew doesn't know he's a superhero on the infirmary. I was gonna help Tulsi Gabbard. I was gonna help Tulsi Gabbard. Well, officially, if after I join your campaign, you will be president. God only knows what time I will have. Anyway, they tested everything. I mean, even a season with a most common use of antibiotic, so they anti-inflammatory injection, and no additional treatment. And they tried everything, and dexamethasone, this common steroid, really cheap steroid. Dexamethasone. If you want to make sure that your husband survives and you're worried, tell your. I mean, I guarantee you it works. I mean, First drugs to tell to reduce mortality it works. Cheap steroid was the first drug to reduce death. June 16, 2020, they will publish it. The United Kingdom is going to publish research. I see you behind there. I see you. This drug works. It reduces death by one third in ventilated patients and reduces death by 1/5 in oxygenated patients. So it's either a 33% reduction in death or 20% reduction in death from a simple steroid that does absolutely nothing. People think cheap as fuck steroid. So Dexamethasone. And the reason is because COVID kills from cytokine storm. Overreaction of the immune system is one of the main causes of death. Your immune system going haywire, basically. And dexamethasone, as being a steroid, suppresses the human immune system. And you think, oh my God, you suppress the human immune system. Why would you want to suppress the human immune system for a drug? And now, I already told this to. Are you talking again? Didn't you already? Oh, you talking in day one. Seriously, devil and devil stand. Dexamethasone, by the way. Andrew's not a monster. If you have any loved ones, if any of your loved ones or anybody you care about getting dexamethasone work, you already know though. You already know. You just the UK already published it. Future already know, but past. You already know I'm telling the truth. Dexamethasone. They published the thing and shit.
A lunch bucket that my grandma would pack. His youngest sister Hannah was only 8 years old when they put her in an orphanage, and he vowed after his parents died that he would go and get her. And 2 years later,
35.
he borrowed a car. He went to Duluth and he brought her home.
Hold on. I have to.
Helps me build trust with clients.
In their basement to send my dad to a 2-year community college.
Having all of this together helps position
next year, February.
And it gives me that confidence to talk to clients.
She was born in Milwaukee, the site of our next convention.
35. I'm having some serious problems with the C-SPAN.
Until she was 70 years old, and I still meet people that say she was their favorite teacher.
Well, I guess I'm listening to your speech. And
for you today, as a granddaughter of an iron ore miner, as a daughter of a teacher and a newspaper.
Oh, sorry, the minor glitch on the.
From the state of Minnesota, and a candidate for president of the United States.
Dude, just officially, if I was helping Senator Klobuchar in the past, we would have a. Well, actually, technically speaking, without the future Hawaiian boyfriend Senator Hirono in the future, Hillary Clinton would be president, I think, which gets a little dicey, right? Because Hillary Clinton is definitely not president, right? So, right? The satanic boyfriend might not be removable from the timeline, so. Because think about it real hard, right? If you remove the satanic boyfriend from Alexis Ren's future, then Hillary Clinton would have been president possibly. And, we don't know. We'll never know.
I believe that everyone in this country should have that opportunity to be pursued by grace.
I don't know. What did you just say? Roe versus Wade is absolutely at risk, but I don't know what that's something when you say so. If it's something not at risk, I would just tell you that it's not. You don't have to worry about it,
Even though she was in intensive care in
Roe versus Wade is absolutely a risk because they will get overthrown.
I went to the legislature, worked with a number of legislators, and we passed one of the first.
This is Senator Hirono talking on October 22nd, 2020, and what she's saying is absolutely true. Yeah, I'm talking about your because you just mentioned your husband. I wanted you to know your husband's dexamethasone if you actually if you're really worried. Well, the thing is, this virus fries your brain. You do not want your husband to be. Is he probably fine? Is he fine? Because it damages your brain. It's most likely what happened to Senator Dianne Feinstein. So, and President Biden, by the way. President Biden's brain is fried, so your brain's fine. Senator Cory Booker is not Senate Majority Leader yet, but you give lots of cool speech. You're going to break the filibuster record in the future. I still haven't. You know how Strom Thurmond, the racist guy, has the. You're gonna break his record, and you're gonna break his record. Proud moment in Senate history. The record for longest speech in the House and the longest speech in the Senate are both held by black men now. And Senator Cory Booker's. I mean, I only saw 1 hour of that speech for you. I haven't seen the rest of it, but maybe I'll watch it and then you'll know the future. I don't know if you want to know the future. That much. Sad ass future. No. Operation Black Antichrist is still happening in 2028. Anyway, basically, Alexis Ren's boyfriend is going to frame a black man to be the Antichrist, and I thought a black man was the Antichrist, and it's going to be bad. It is one of the darkest moments in American history because I was connected to the Arabian Nights when it was happening, and basically, Amy and Senator Cory Booker, there's a small possibility that Alexis Ren's boyfriend is the reason we have black slavery in the world. Small possibility that Alexis Ren's demonic boyfriend invented black slavery. It is the darkest moment in American history. It is the darkest moment in American history when Alexis Ren's boyfriend invents slavery, black slavery. Andrew's gonna have to spend the rest of his life fixing this shit for black people. It is the worst moment in American history, and she's gonna have to live with that. Because all she had to do was break up with the boyfriend, and there's no black slavery. But no, I can see. Oh, sorry. I pressed the button on my keyboard. Anyway, too late now. I mean, I can see the argument that since slavery already exists, the American Civil War already exists, that you wouldn't try to erase slavery. But I personally would have. I think I did, Senator Hirono. I gave my honest try to erase slavery from human history, and it didn't quite work, right? Would have been kind of cool if it did, right? No more American Civil War. Almost. That would have been pretty damn cool. I think it would have been damn fucking cool. I'd be like, what happened to the Civil War? I never imagined that. Like, what happened to the American Civil War? That would have been pretty cool, but it absolutely did not happen. Anyway, checks with
He blames the city of Baltimore. He blames the entire kingdom of Denmark. Who does that? And my favorite recent one.
He's still doing that in the future.
Prime Minister of Canada for cutting him out of the Canadian version of Home Alone 2. That's what this guy does.
Oh man.
That is Donald Trump. I think we can do better because for the people of this country, when things go
Life release chase. Is the life release chase?
They just have to pick themselves up. And I can promise you this. When I am behind that desk, I will
This is live?
instead of
I don't usually get to see. Oh, holy shit, that is.
and work with Americans in good faith.
Damn. You know, they've been getting away from police chases in Los Angeles. The key is to get to a flood control channel. Drive in the water and then you get away. A lot of people start getting away. They figured out how to, because you can't chase people in the water. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just watching. Okay, my mother's complaining. It's only 6 more minutes, then I'll stop watching. Good for the night.
看那个没什么用嘛，浪费时间。你吃饱饭就在换这种事情。
We needed to tell Senator Klobuchar how the
那已经过去式的事情啊。
not for me. Not for me. I mean, she can hear me. So
那不是现在的啊，那以前。
it is. It is live. This is live.
他在讲什么？他是哪一
Live in 2020.
2020
Yeah.
那已经是25年以前。
August 28, 2025. 5年以前, yeah. It's
那
live.
你看他干什么？你讲什么？
Because it's live for me. I can communicate backwards in time. It's live for me. Live for Andrew. And Andrew's in the future. I mean, I wonder the Congressional Black Caucus bats.
这样子早开报电多少电？
75 watt, 80 watts. I mean, after 5 more minutes and I'm done. Fine. My mother. Your husband's gonna be fine, Amy. I mean, I promise you. He gets COVID and then talks. And your pulse ox, the oxygenation level of his blood drops to 68%. It looks like it's not going up, and you get really scared, but he's gonna be fine eventually. Dexamethasone works better if you give it right away, by the way. Because when to give Dexamethasone. Dexamethasone. COVID went to. But right now we're confused with mild, moderate. Yeah, mild. If it's mild, moderate, if you don't need, because pulse ox not getting better, it means he's on oxygen and ventilator, right? So it means high flow oxygen, non-invasive ventilation. Hospital environment, yeah. Severe. Only severe, and I don't know when they said. In March, yeah. I wonder. Anyway, corticosteroids, basically. 2 days of hospital admission. There we go. Yeah, once hospitalized, within 2 days, dexamethasone. Within hospitalization, within 2 days. I mean, after 2 days, it's not as effective. So, yeah. Hopefully, I do not know if the doctors gave your husband dexamethasone. DEX methadone. DEX. I know, right? March, your husband gets it. Wear N95 mask. N95 mask. Jesus Christ. When is I don't even remember, when did COVID start getting serious in 2020 in America? January 31st, issue 14 going from Walgreens. It's been, 11, 12 days you started quarantining, right? This virus that you think is a... How the fuck did you get it? Yeah. Anyway. What is this on? Processing. Upload complete. Upload complete. Wait, what do you mean upload? What the hell? I mean, it still says uploading, processing. It's uploading 7%, so when's the upload? Oh. Your private video is still processing standard. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm done for the night. So it is Thursday, August 28, 2025, 10:41 p.m. I think I'm done for the night. My mother's gonna yell at me. Oh man, I'm so sorry that a black woman did not become president in the year 2024. Joe Biden picks Kamala Harris to be vice president, and he's gonna win the election. But I don't know, right? I mean, you want to run for president again if you have to. You'll find out. I don't know. I mean, anyway, good luck to your husband. He's gonna be fine. Your husband's gonna be fine. It's Thursday, August 28, 2025, 10:42 p.m. Pacific Time, 300. And I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Nice black lady. I will probably never learn who she is. Have a great life. Everybody have a great life. I'm sorry for thinking that. You don't worry about me. I mean, that's what God invented plastic. I'm totally kidding. I'm totally. Oh my God.